Hey guys, thank you for joining me for another Swtor Renown Crate video. My Sorcus hit 40, actually a little bit above 40 in terms of Renown rank, so I have more caches to open, a few Flashpoint crates from some runs we did earlier, and a large Conquest equipment crate. As usual, we will start with the Renown caches. I'm set to getting healing gear. Not sure how much difference it really makes, but guess we'll find out. Neither of those is 306, so not really worthwhile. And we have two of those bracers. And a healing focus, which I will take. Let's see what we get here. A 306 mod that I don't think is very good. Nope, not good. We can put that in the disintegrate pile. We'll call that the disintegrate pile there. And that's a good relic. I don't know if I have that one or not. Let's keep that in here for now. I guess I could always take it and then maybe get a better, what do you call it thing? Amplifier, but I think I've decided I've been burning through credits so fast. Probably burned through at least 50 mil, probably more than that in this expansion so far. This is not a good enhancement. So I think I've decided I'm only going to actually bother with amplifiers for the ones that like increase your healing or DPS, like the armor rings, the hilts, those kind of things. Because otherwise, if I do like all the rewards things, I'm just going to burn through credits so fast. I have a decent amount of credits, but not unlimited. I'm sure someday, hopefully this game is still going years down the road, there'll be plenty more to use credits for. Not a good hilt, not a good mod either. Double checking that, no, it's an A mod, and obviously not the right enhancements, so... I did roll a bunch of amplifiers, I burned through, actually probably not too many credits, maybe 5 mil or so earlier, and got a few of the best in slot ones on my armor rings and some hilts, so that was nice. Got it. I don't know if I got lucky there, or if I just rolled so many times, I was bound to get it eventually. But either way, I was pretty happy getting at least a few best in slot items, since true best in slot is really hard to get in this expansion. Yeah, so far nothing good from these renown caches. I was really hoping for a... well, that could be good. For a healer maybe, at least until I get the... I need to find some place on my quick bar to actually add the alacrity thing and a key binding for it too. Maybe I can set it there. So I already have cleanse and a different key. It's my V key when I'm in heal specs, so I don't know if I need this, but I don't really want to disintegrate it, so let's just claim this. And then I'll disintegrate everything in here except for maybe that one, which I'm pretty sure I have. I guess I could use two different versions for two different augments, but I probably won't bother with that. Let's disintegrate those. Got some more points. And now let's open the fun stuff. So I'll put this in like the keep pile down here. Also got this thing earlier in a flashpoint, but I don't think it's really any good. I'll add to my collection though. Alright, so got a couple items here, including a set bonus piece, which might be decent for a tank actually, because you could use the 4-piece set bonus and still get plus 2% endurance from something else, so that's not too bad. I'll keep it. I mean, I'd keep it since it was a set piece anyway, but maybe I'll start working on a tank set for my shadow, and who knows, maybe I'll get 4 of those and can use that. I'll probably get it before Revitalized Mystics headgear, which I got from a crate yesterday, I think, right? I've already forgotten, but if you saw my last video, then you know. I got really excited for nothing, clearly. Wow, okay. This piece I was wearing, I right-clicked on the 306 piece, which I can disintegrate. Okay. Well, anyway, you can see there I have the best in... No, I don't. Yes, I do. The best in slot armoring, and also not a bad mod thing. Or that might be the ones in the actual piece there. Whatever it's for. Operation rewards. Could be worse. I think the mission rewards is probably the best one, because I imagine that gives you better renown from all missions, whether that's flashpoints, PvP weeklies, operations. So for somebody like me, that's probably the best one, but I could be wrong on how that works. Don't need that, and don't need that because they are not moddable. Alright, got some more renown. I do actually kind of like how they make you use the boosts as soon as you accept them, because as much as I liked saving them all up and popping them all at once during a double XP event, it meant I couldn't use any of them until the double XP event, and it took a lot of storage space in my cargo bay, so I'm actually okay with that change. Alright, that's crap. This is a good armoring, so I'll keep this, mainly because I can at least roll on the armoring. In fact, I guess I might as well do that now. The mod's not any good, and this is 306, but I think my rule is going to be like I'll do 10 rolls, or I'll roll until it hits 30,000 credits apiece, and then I'll stop and just wait until I get more armoring. So let's see if I get anything. On guard is a best in slot, but it's not really that good. I don't think any of the entering combat ones are really worthwhile. Maybe if you're like an infiltration shadow who's exiting and entering combat all the time, and you do a lot of damage after you come back into combat, I would be interested to see the damage calc. It's probably still not as good as the other ones, but maybe for PvP it could be really good to get some opening burst. For dueling probably it could be good, but on the whole I wouldn't worry about the ones, whether it's your first bit of healing or your first bit of damage or your first bit of protection. The fights are so long, like in Ops or even in PvP. Armor penetration. I don't know if that's really better for anything. I'm going to grab that for now. In fact, I have the spreadsheet up, if you'll pardon me 1 second. Let's see. Armor pen. It is best for some disciplines, but not any of the ones I play. Well, Kinetic Combat Shadow, so maybe for PvP I'll save it for that. Alright. I'll hold on to this one for now then. So we'll add that to the keep pile, and then we'll keep going. Got a headpiece, and hilt that isn't very good. Otherwise, if it was good, I would have rolled on it, but 304 gauntlets, don't need those. And 306 enhancement that I don't think is good. No, not really. So we have a good armoring, bad mod, bad enhancement, or 304, so not best in slot. Let's go ahead and do some rolls on this and see what I get. I figure I'm probably not going to bother. I'll take this for now in case I change my mind, but I'm probably not going to bother extracting anything less than a best in slot one, because that's just going to burn even more credits. Like, it takes like 100,000 to take these out, so. Tech wizardry. I just don't really play any tech classes. Maybe my gunslinger, but even her, I'll just use in like PvP, so I'm going to override that one. I know I made some people cry by doing that, but really trying to work on my force characters first. My shadows, or my shadow sets and my sage sets. Primarily sage sets, since I use them for both PvE and PvP. Whereas my shadow, for now at least, I'll probably just use mainly in PvP, unfortunately. Crack resilience, that could be good for certain fights, but not really that good. Okay, threw in a bonus one there, but we'll stick with that for now. You know, I can probably just disintegrate this one then, because I'm not going to bother extracting it, so we'll put that in that pile. Alright, so this is a not moddable piece, this is a not moddable piece, this is a 304 piece, and this is not moddable. Alright, one more of these to go, only 3 this time, plus a boost, which is probably better than most of the stuff I would have gotten, so should probably be thankful. Although I do get tech fragments from these, even if it's just a minimal amount. I'm currently 6 of 6 on my DPS set bonus, finally. I'm really excited to try that out. And 5 of 6 on my healing set bonus. I might go for a healing tactical, though, because I still haven't gotten lucky with a healing tactical. I was kind of hopeful tonight I would get one, but does not seem to have been the case. Alright, and lastly we have a large conquest crate, which gives you lots of stuff, some of which is 270. Okay, it's all 270. Oh, I know why. Ooh, do I have that? I don't have that. Okay, that's awesome. I have a 6-piece set bonus. I'm not mad that it's 270. I know what happened. This is the crate that, full disclosure, I actually opened earlier by accident. I was right-clicking a bunch of stuff to get in my cargo bay, and I right-clicked on it, and it opened, and I realized there was an X button. So I'm like, I'm hoping if I hit the X button, it doesn't just, like, destroy it. Thankfully, it didn't. And it actually just put it away for later. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll put it away, and I'll open it again in the video. I didn't realize I had gotten the Mystic's Belt in there. So that's cool, but I guess I was not wearing any gear when I opened it by accident, so that's why none of this is any good, which sucks, but you know what, I'm happy I got that, because that means I have a 6-piece set bonus, I can buy my tactical, and then I'll be set on my set bonus and my tacticals for both my Sage healing set and my Sage DPS set, or at least my Sage TK set. I'm not sure if I have the good balanced tactical yet. Ironically, I'm gonna have to make a separate like I don't know if I'm gonna have to make like 4 DPS Sage sets, like because I think the best no okay the best amplifiers for Sage are the same for telekinetics and balance. It's poor sensitivity, so I only need 2 sets, one for PvP and one for PvE. And I might be able to do this with left sides instead of right sides, just to get the accuracy. Um, I'll see what I can do there. But anyway, got a dire retaliation, which is kind of sucky, but um, I don't. I guess it's a PvP thing, but that's or it could be a shadow tank one maybe. Overload increases your defense, and getting attacked causes your next attack to critically hit. I could see that being decent for a shadow tank. Um, Improving endurance, doing that, and you can combine it with something else. I'm sure it's not best in slot, but it's something. So the rest of these things I can just add to the pile of crap pile. Oh, and what's this? So this is the other healing set. So I'll keep that too. So I did get actually a couple good healing pieces from this, or a couple healing pieces, I should say. Maybe not good ones, but if not best in slot, at least something worth keeping. So all right, that was a pretty good group there. Thank you guys very much for watching and for wishing me luck. And I'm going to start working on my gear a little bit, try to get some um, actual stuff going. And maybe I'll even do a parsing video if I can find some time and get a little better at the changes to TK. I was really good to discover, if you guys have been watching my PvE videos, you've probably noticed I've been using the new Bolt Rush ability a lot, and maybe you've been screaming at it and saying, Aerovale, that's a sucky ability. But I had heard rumors and all this 6.0 hype that it was really good and really OP, and TK was really good right now, and it was because of this ability and certain tacticals, so I've been practicing using it, and it just feels really clunky. So I'm actually really glad that these new abilities are not useful, at least most of them don't seem to be. Just because there's already so much going on. What I like about TK is that I won't say it's easy, because there is some strategy to it, especially now with a lot of the changes. The opener, I think, is going to be a lot of button mashing. But on the whole, it's not one that causes you to really take a lot of focus. Whereas using this and watching the stacks, and it took more focus, and it didn't feel fun. So I'm glad that it's actually not that useful. Um, but yeah, that's enough for my rant. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you again in the next video.